Well, wish me luck, because I'm about to leave the Nundroo Roadhouse after a very cold, very miserable night where I didn't sleep very much, probably because I'm worried about this damned engine light coming on. But anyway, we're on the way now, gonna hit the track and we're going for broke. Oh shit, what an entrance. I actually got up at 5:40 or something and went and had a shower because I thought I cannot sleep, so I did. But then when I had a nice hot shower, I went back to the trailer and I climbed back in the sleeping bag and I slept until 7:30. So, but I was very reluctant to actually get up this morning, but I thought, oh God, keep pressing on. I've just packed up the camper trailer and it's absolutely soaking wet with condensation on the outside from these very cold nights. Anyway, not complaining, it's still a sunny day, it's not raining. I did a calculation last night. I'm 1774 k's since leaving home into this journey, and the total journey to Ryan's is 4,500. So I'm not even halfway yet, and I've been on the road 6 days. Mind you, I said I wasn't pushing it. I'm sort of aiming to get there by about the 11th, and it's I can't remember what the day it is today. What did I leave? I left on the last day of April, and it's 6 days, so it's the 5th. It's the 5th of May, so I still have six more days, if you like, to get over there. That was what I was planning. It doesn't matter if I get there earlier anyway, but I was just sort of saying, I'll take it easy. And the way this car is sort of going, I'm trying to keep the revs down to a reasonable level for two reasons. Economy is one, and the other is I don't want that light to be coming on, because I suspect that because I gunned it yesterday, that it has some problem, whether it's the fuel filter, but I will get that changed. Okay, well, day 6, we're from Nundroo Roadhouse to Ceduna is 151, and there's the quarantine station at 149 k's before you get into Ceduna. So perhaps I'll be able to make a couple of phone calls and check in and see how everything's going. Anyway, we'll come back to you soon. I actually surprised myself because I think I got up about 10 to 8 and it's now 2 minutes past 9 and I'm on the road. So I haven't done too badly. And this is South Australia, between Nundroo and Ceduna, and I'm keeping an eagle eye on that dashboard gauge. It's actually a strange situation. There are so many sensors on the modern vehicle, and I mean this is an old one, this is a 2011 Nissan, but they've got sensors for everything, and I start to wonder whether some of these electrical components do start to break down, or you know, they get beyond their use by date. It's inevitable. They sit, you know, they get hot, and then they're in cold weather and all sorts of things, wire cables and all sorts of connections. So I sort of suspect that it is a bit of a faulty sensor. I had that one with the problem with the MAF sensor on a trip up to, I was going up north that time, and I only made it the one day and had to limp home thought that was the MAF sensor, but it turned out it was actually the fuel line. So there is a bit of a problem with fuel in this car, apparently. Anyway, when I get an opportunity, I'll put it into a reputable dealership and say, look, just go over it. My mechanics at Repco did service this car, and strangely enough, I said, I don't worry about the fuel filter, because the last time it was in there for service, they actually changed the fuel filter that I'd supplied. So I thought, oh, well, it won't need changing, but then again, you don't know what the fuel that you're getting is like, so perhaps it is time for a change. For those of you who may be interested or contemplating a trip from, say, Victoria or New South Wales across South Australia into WA, the maximum price of fuel for diesel that I paid coming over on this trip was $2, I think, 68 a litre at the Border Village. I think it was $2.68 a litre there, and just back there at Nundroo where I filled up, it was $1.91, I think. This green sign coming up is the road down to Fowler's Bay, and that's like a fishing village. It's very nice. I went down there on one of my trips and had a bit of a look around. So if you're contemplating coming over this way, Fowler's Bay is another little place to go and have a look, especially if you're into fishing. Convoy. It's a funny thing when you're out here and you're travelling along, and especially when you're looking at the traffic coming towards you, you develop these impressions, and the impression that I'm getting this trip is I'm seeing an ever-increasing number of those humongous big, I think they're Dodge Rams and Chevrolet Utes, all these huge vehicles. Once upon a time it was always Toyotas, you know, every caravan was towed by a Toyota. Now it's almost getting like every third one or fourth one is a Dodge Ram or a Chevy. Look out, America. I think we're your 53rd state now. Crikey, I better be careful. Last time I was past someone, my bloody engine light came on. Here we are coming into Penong. Oh, there's a windmill. Way over in the distance to the left, I can see a huge thing. You probably can't see it on these puny little GoPro things. No telephoto lens on this one. But anyway, I can assure you that it's a big windmill. I'm not going to go and look at it though. I might turn the camera. You might pick it out in the distance over that building over there. Have a quick look. Can you see it? There you go. Done. About 30 k's. Oh no, hang on. 43 k's from Ceduna apparently. So we're making reasonable time. I've been on the road now for just over an hour. It seems like 3 to me. And maybe that's just because there's such uninteresting country out there at the moment. Here we go. We have highway works in progress. Expect delays according to the sign. Stop at the red sign, the red light. Maybe they're running electric cables for all these chargers that they'll need for the electric vehicles that are going to be coming down or across this way in the near future. Such a cynic. Well, my truck started to move. This is the guy who passed me on. Is he just creeping up a bit? Did the light turn green? Ah, false alarm. Oh, here we go. What's happening to the caravan? What are you doing? What the heck was he doing? Letting the truck go first. He's let me go first too. Outskirts of Ceduna, and we're about to come into the border control. Make sure we've got no loaded apples or oranges on board. Any vegetables. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That's Ceduna over there. Oh, we're going to go over the railway line. Have to get out and get frisked. Make sure I'm not carrying any contraband. Where is everyone? Quarantine checkpoint. Okay. Stop at the gate. Oh, they won't come out. Oh, here he is. It's a she. It's a girl. La 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 la. Okay, so we did the quarantine and I didn't get frisked. Now, Ceduna. I've got plenty of fuel. I think I'll just go through. Fish and chips, oysters, sushi, pizza. It's a diner. Okay. Blah blah blah. Hungry Jacks. We've done it all. Where, oh, actually I need to stop somewhere and make contact. Okay, let's find a car parking area where I can park this trailer and rig.
In 500 metres, turn left to stay on National Highway A1.
Oh, okay, thank you, Karen. National Highway A1, righto. I have everything that I really need. Airport Lincoln, Port Augusta, Town Centre, Poynton Street. We don't need to go to the town centre.
Turn left to stay on National Highway A1.
Yeah. Karen, keep your shirt on. Okay, we don't need to go into the town centre. We're going to go down here.
In 400 metres, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Murat Terrace.
I'm going to pull in just down here. This is obviously where a lot of people pull in. God, I talk a lot of crap. Right, there we are. There's the song. Turn everything off. Well, as usual, I'm having a coffee, but I'm actually working as well because I've just decided where I think I might be ending up tonight, and I've just converted the GPS figures, and I will have to plug them into the two GPSs. And the reason is because I've got about 460 k's I think to go before Port Augusta. This tent in the camper is very, very damp, and I'd like to open it up, you know, so I'm hoping by about maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock at the latest, that I get to where I'm going to go and I can erect the tent and let it dry out. We'll see. Well, the Garmin is almost having kittens because I already had a program in it for Port Augusta, but I entered some coordinates for beforehand, and where I was and where I entered them, I was on a parking area for trucks which went parallel. It was a dirt road parallel to the highway, and I set all the GPS coordinates, set it going, and she told me, well, get onto the highway, and I was already on the highway. I was watching the line and it was confused. It was calculating and recalculating. I was close to the highway, but it still had me on the dirt road. They're a funny thing, these GPSs. There's the farmers out there working in the fields. Doing something anyway. Biltaborough school site. We're approaching a little place called Wudinna. And I see there's a bicyclist up here too. He'll no doubt be stopping in Wudinna. Here he is. Or she. Loaded up. Good on ya. Yay. Where is Wudinna? This is Wudinna. Go to the left, Puchera and Port Augusta. Do we go into Wudinna? There is no fuel, I don't believe. Let's just go and have a quick look. Oh, it does say fuel. It didn't say that on the other signs back there, Wudinna. I've got half a tank, but I always like to...
In 200 metres, continue straight onto Railway Terrace.
Yes, thank you, Karen. Go and have a look. Bushfire, last resort refuge.
Continue straight onto Railway Terrace.
Karen. Give me a break. Continue straight. I'm going to look at the town centre. This is Wudinna. There's the police. They have a police station.
In 500 metres, turn right.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Turn right. In 100 metres, turn right onto Chapman Terrace.
There's the fuel. Approximately.
Turn right onto Chapman Terrace.
The Wudinna General Store. I might actually pull up over there. And
in 300 metres, turn right.
What's this? What's this? This is Wudinna's caravan. Oh, there's another fuel thing, and that one's shut. Oh well, no, I don't. We'll just keep going. Sorry, Wudinna. Take me home, Karen. Back to the highway. Anyway, that's Wudinna. Well, Puchera's 46, and then we're Cyan Cutter is 130, and that must be where my intended campsite is. So 130, it's 12:35. Hour and a half or so. We're just passing, well, we actually have just passed it, a little place called Cungena. C-U-N-G-E-N-A. Cungena. Obviously a grain silo store, because that was all that was there. And people often say that when they fly from east to west or west to east, that they always suffer jet lag, you know. And I'm pretty sure that must be bloody true, because I have never been so tired on a trip as on this one. And, you know, as those of you who've seen my videos before know, I can drive for hours and hours heading north from Albany in the same time zone and never really show any fatigue. But this trip I am really fatigued, and it's getting me today. And I've been working on trying to do an average of, say, 400 or more Ks a day, and I've only been on the road now for 2 hours, apparently. Sorry, 3. And God, it feels like I've been on the road for 8 hours or so. Is it an age thing? I don't know. Maybe it is. But crikey, I'm feeling it on this trip. I must say that, having said that about being tired, the South Australian government have not spent very much on the roadside rest stops, I must admit, particularly between this area between Ceduna and, well, Wudinna, I think is the next place I'm coming into. Because I've noticed these rest stops, and I did stop at one back there, which was a truck one on the dirt road, but that's all they seem to be. They don't have any rubbish bins, they don't have any seats. Very poor, South Australia, very poor. Well, I said earlier on day 6 today that I calculated last night I had done 1,770 since I left home. Well, we've just clocked up 2,053 kilometres from home, so we're not quite halfway there yet. Again, we've got to go off the road to get into the town centre, which we will do, because it's been at least 2 hours since I had my last cup of coffee, and I think I'll just go in this one and see what the town's like and show you people. Very similar, aren't they? They have a similar
Turn right to stay on Main Street.
Karen, I'm going to turn you off, but I don't think you'll turn off, will you? Turn right onto Main Street. Now, they're very similar in layout, these towns. In fact, they're incredibly the same. That one's a cemetery. I don't want to go to the cemetery. Where's town centre? Where's the centre of town? Caravan park. Then I have a caravan park. Look at that. Puchera Hotel and Caravan Park. This is the town centre. Penna Street. Okay. Where's the general store? The District Museum. Hang on. Is that a store? What's that? Bush Tea Art Gallery. I don't want a Bush Tea and Art Gallery. What else have we got? I'm actually looking for a little shop. Puchera Sporting Complex. Sports Oval. This is it. Yep.
Turn right onto Barnes Street, then turn right onto East Terrace.
Okay, Karen. Keep your shirt on. I'll turn you on. Where are we going, Karen? Turn right onto here. I don't think I can turn right onto there. I'm going to turn right over here and go back where I came from, Karen. I don't know where the general store it is. Yeah. Now you're going to tell me to turn left, aren't you, Karen? Oh. See what I mean about these little places? It's like a little rabbit warren. Alright, turn left here and we can get back down, turn right again somewhere and we'll get onto the main highway. Well, this is very disappointing.
In 100 meters, turn right to stay on Main Street.
Yeah, this is Main Street. And there's a sign
Turn
back
right
there
to
that
stay on
said...
Main Street, then turn left onto National Highway A1.
There's a sign back there that said, prime land for sale. Well, I'll give you 3 and 3 for it. Yeah.
Turn left onto National Highway A1.
I'm sorry, South Australia, but you really don't do much for me.
Continue on National Highway A1 for 84 kilometers.
Yeah, I know. Chira Hotel and Caravan Park. That is a joke. I was talking about impressions earlier on, and from my experience in travelling around, South Australia is probably one of the most depressing places I've been, and I'm sorry if I offend South Australians, but it just doesn't grab me at all. Even driving down the roads between towns, particularly over this stretch. I mean, I know off to that side you can go all the way down to Whyalla and Streaky Bay and Coffin Bay and Port Lincoln, and they are beautiful places. But the countryside, oh, it's depressing to drive. It's not really anything attractive at all, and this is an agricultural area. I keep thinking about that stretch that I mentioned between Port Augusta and Coober Pedy and up to Uluru, and that is the worst, most depressing stretch of road I've ever seen. So come on, South Australia, get out there and develop it. I know they had a couple of years ago they had some really bad storms and it knocked out all their power, and good old Elon Musk, he provided them with a humongous big battery to solve their power problems. But I don't know how that went. Maybe somebody can update me. Elon has gone on to bigger and more grandiose things like trying to send rockets to Mars. Okay, no more South Australian bashing. I'm sure they love it. As I look across to my right, and you can actually see a little bit in the distance there too, I see some fairly ominous looking clouds that appear to be building up down. That'll be down the Spencer Gulf to the right, and I just hope there's not rain being pushed my way. I haven't seen the Bureau of Meteorology weather forecast, mainly because I've been out of range for a couple of days. So it'll be interesting to see wherever I get today, whether I can pick up a signal and actually look at the rain radar. If there is one thing in my favour, it's the fact that this road is not that busy, mainly because I imagine most of the tourists actually do the little down towards the peninsula, down from Streaky Bay through Coffin Bay and then back up through Whyalla to Port Augusta. So this is actually the hypotenuse of the triangle that I'm travelling. Maybe that's also why there is not much activity in the way of fuel stations. So just a little word of caution to anybody contemplating this trip and coming this way. There are very few fuel stops, as you have noticed, between Ceduna and where I am currently, just past Puchera. Whether I know Kimba will have fuel, but you know, you don't want to be taken short along any of these roads. Yet again, another reason why I carry my obligatory 40 litres in the bag. There's another little place coming up called Minnipa, and it was showing a caravan park, a petrol pump, and tea and coffee. I might have a little look in there. I'm getting really tired. It's 1:30, and I really had enough, I think, today. I'm getting really woozy as far as it's warm in the car, and I haven't had enough sleep from last night, so perhaps it's good if I go and have a look, and maybe with a view to looking in at the caravan park if it's any. Minnipa looks like it's actually on the main highway. So it's probably a little bit bigger than those other little places we've been coming through. I can't remember these places. It's been quite a number of years since I actually came through this area. And most of the time when I do, I sort of divert from Port Augusta down through to Streaky Bay, etc. Here we are, town centre. Wudinna goes that way, Port Augusta. We'll go into the town centre because that's showing the fuel and the bed. Once again, motel. Didn't I see a caravan park or something?
In 100 metres, turn right onto Railway Terrace.
Yeah, Karen. So we can go to the
Railway Terrace.
Karen, quiet. We can go to the Gawler Ranges, Pill Dapper Rock, Charcolda something. Pill. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a town. There's a caravan up there.
In 600 metres, turn right onto Moseley Terrace.
Oh, Karen, oh. I need to turn your volume down. I don't need you belting your instructions in my ear. That caravan, where's he going? There's a fuel pump, and look at that. You can't actually get in. Has it got diesel? No, there's not diesel in it. Hotel. Air conditioning hotel. No. God. These are frustrating, these little places.
Turn right onto Moseley Terrace, then turn left onto National Highway A1.
Yeah. Oh, damn. All I see is there's another caravans going around the block, probably looking for fuel or something. They don't have any. Oh. Carry on.
Turn left onto National Highway A1.
Karen, doing that. Thank you. Let's carry on to my GPS coordinates.
On National Highway A1 for 50 kilometres.
50 k's to the car park. Okay. Port Augusta is 300 from here, 295. Jesus, that's not making it to Port Augusta today, that's for sure. And I'll have to probably top up my tanks from my reserve supply. Gee, I don't like the look of those clouds out there either. I'm trying to get a view of those clouds over there. I don't know whether they're being picked up. I assume they are, but you can see that they are. They look a little bit stormy. That may be because of the shadow from the sun, but that weather could be heading our way, my way, not your way. Interesting. That actually looks like smoke ahead. I can sort of I can smell a whiff of smoke. Don't tell me we're going into bushfires or something. That'd be all I need. I love this name. This is a place called Yanini. Yanini. They got some wonderful names. Yanini. 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 Well, I finally pulled off after 3 hours to have a cup of coffee, and I'm tracking this weather, as you know. Have a look out there, and the wind is blowing actually from my back, so it's actually it's coming towards us, whatever is in that direction, or probably more precise over in that direction. So that is rain out there. I can see rain showers. This is not good. Well, here we are coming into Wudinna. Hey, that's gone dark. Very dark. Well, I got a view of the clouds, and as I got into Wudinna, the heavens opened. So, subsequently, I've treated myself to a motel room for the night. And it's got a pub attached, so hey, I could be in heaven.